the vaccine, I should say, the vaccine, because I think they have basically whipped it up so fast. How do you feel about the taking the vaccine? Yeah.
First of all, with myself though,
right.
Whoever gonna take it, gonna take it. Everybody
right.
has a choice, right?
Right.
But once I heard that they waiting 2 years to see what it's gonna do to you.
Wow.
I'm not taking it. Because you keep saying it's 90% effective, but then in the same sentence, we gotta wait 2 years to see what a vaccine gonna do to you. Why would I take that risk? You know what I'm saying? Because when you do the math to everything, right?
Right.
We'll say, what is it, 18 million people affected with the COVID worldwide. What is it, about 4 million people died worldwide? So, the numbers don't lie. And 40% of the people that's passing, even though the deaths is sad, right?
Right.
It's usually somebody that's 60 and older, underlying conditions.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But the young people, they out here, they get it.
Right.
And everybody basically, moving
like
on.
Like a little flu. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not taking the vaccine.
I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just not what I'm going to do.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel for the people that got jobs.
Right.
Where it's mandatory for you to take it.
Right. Yeah, because there are some people that's mandatory.
It's going to be a lot of things, definitely with the schools when they come back in September.
Some are not, and there are some that's mandatory.
Yeah.
Yep. What you think, brother?
I think that, again, people can make up their minds, but it's hard to make up your mind when fear is already injected in you.
That's fear.
Fear controls.
So you're saying fear help make people make their minds up to go ahead and take it.
85% going to take it because of fear.
Right? Even if they don't have it, that's what I don't understand. Even if you don't have
they're going to take it.
They're going to take it.
A lot of it don't make sense. Go ahead, bro.
The key of life is, anytime you want to move with people,
Good morning,
you have to inject fear. Right? And fear is not something you can do in one day. It takes time. Right?
Gradual.
To promote that fear. Once you promote that fear, then the country, the government already know who's going to take it and who's not going to take it. Right? That's why they sustain not giving the black people the shot and sustain giving the people that has the fear more. It's hard to inject fear in young people. And old people
scared to death.
One day you can inject fear into them.
One day. One news station.
Yeah,
done.
The key objective fear is you remove God out of their way. See, and that's why they shut the churches down. Everything takes part in creating fear. Even going to war, you have to break down and create fear of this country being attacked. So they are masters at creating fear.
Word.
So they're going to have 85% of people going to take it. But, like he said, it's a 2-year span. What if they all drop dead in the 2 years?
Well, I'm seeing people getting all types of stuff, like a whole left side of their face shut down.
Yeah.
Taking it from side effects. So, do you think they should tell you the side effects? Like, really push the side effects? I think people are not looking at the side effects.
Yeah, they should definitely tell you about the side effects. But at the end of the day, they're going to limit the side effects because they really don't know.
Yeah.
This is something that you just...
Experiment. It's experiment.
That's it. And like I said, we really don't know. You know what I'm saying? They could be trying to just really get at us like they always try to get at us.
Past.
You know what I'm saying? Because, your past is your past. And now you want everybody to forget your past. And for everybody to just be like this, oh, it's a vaccine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have family members that passed from it. You see what I'm saying to you? But when I look at the youngins in my family, my nephews, my nieces, and a lot of them done had it, right? But they all walking around good. So my thing is this, right? If you had the COVID and it didn't affect you, then you tested people's blood saying that they got the antibiotics in their blood, right? Why are you now telling them they still got to take the vaccine? You see what I'm saying to you? I done beat it. I done beat the COVID. Right? With my own body. Natural forces in my body.
Right.
But wait a minute. You still got to take the vaccine. Why? You know what I'm saying? When earlier on when it came, right? People that had the COVID and lived from it, they was taking your blood injected into the other people, wasn't it?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, like, the whole thing is gonna always be up to you and how you doing for your family. And nobody can't judge that. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm not around everybody. I'm not going to everybody's house. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what my household, me and my wife decided that we're gonna do to protect us and our family, right? So you got other people in your family that's gonna be upset with that. Oh, you're taking it too serious. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, my kids, they really scared of it. And I try to let them know and to speak to them. But if you scared of it, your dad gonna do what he got to do. Nobody coming to my house.
I know that's right.
I'm not going to your house.
Right.
Now you get mad at that. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say whatever you decide to do is your life. Do it. Right. If you decide to say, you know what, forget this COVID, I'm outside partying, right?
Right.
But then you got your grandmother in the house though. You know she's sickly. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely gonna affect her more than you. So everybody's decision is different. Mine is lock down the household, clean everything when we get
all
it from the store. I'm just saying I'm a little different. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's my decision. But taking the vaccine, that's a no. My kids going to school to take it, that's a no.
That's what's up.
They're gonna stay homeschooled before I let you go in there and stick a needle in your arm.
So what y'all think? Give me your opinion on the vaccine, taking the vaccine.
There's another part.
You can post your opinion on it. Go ahead.
People are materialized, right? Possessions. All these things come into play.
Good morning, Tammy.
Don't want to lose. Age factor. Want to stay younger, right? There's so much fear they inject in the pharmaceutical world, right? That people don't know what's taking place, right? And any pharmaceutical world, people don't even stop to say, why you haven't cured the common cold? Why you can't really cure flu? Cancer is the biggest killer in the world.
They ain't found
I
nothing.
ain't found nothing, but you've got all kind of medication, therapy that you pay for, but it ain't no cure for.
All types of donations and you know they've been raising all types of money for years.
For something that was man-made though. You see what I'm saying to you? Because trying to find a vaccine for the flu and the common cold, your own body gonna do that itself.
You know what we forget? God said, put not your trust in man.
That's right.
For he will deceive you. You understand? Then this take place every day. We ain't even stopped to think, what was their main objective? They removed the schools. They removed the churches, the balance, right? You take the education, the balance away. What you got? Cripples. They're willing to do anything to walk again.
Wow.
That's it.
Deep.
That's
Good morning, Didi. Good morning. How are you? Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is DJ Supreme the Barber. I appreciate that. You will help us actually get to more people by subscribing, liking, and possibly leave a comment. All right? That's DJ Supreme the Barber, YouTube. Thanks.
I was yesterday, I was riding around, right? I didn't really know all the churches in New Jersey shut down.
Yeah, a lot of people.
It was a minister that told me. I said, when y'all open the churches up? He said, we have no news or information given us when we can come back. I said, but how can you stop God? Who has that power?
Nah, you can't though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a church, right? Y'all all go meet there, right? But stop God, like you can't. He inside of everybody, right? Like, I keep telling people that, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking up to the sky for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not opening. I already know, like, he right here inside me, right? So anything I got to do in life, I'm talking to myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be sitting here, hey God, like, who seen? You seen him up there? You went up there? Anybody can say that somebody seen him up there?
No.
But you know everything that you go through, and when you sit there and you think about it and you look at yourself, you know, like when I was man down, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't really walk, couldn't breathe good. You know what I'm saying? I looked in the mirror, I said, this is it right here. You know what I'm saying? Either I'm gonna lay down and die, right? Or I'm gonna get up, start working out, and take care of the shit that's affecting me. Stop eating the stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop drinking every day. Right?
Facts.
And now, you know what I'm saying? 100 pounds down. You know what I'm saying? Getting stronger.
That's what's up.
I was on a sleep apnea machine. I don't even snore no more.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? See what I'm trying to say?
Come on.
And this ain't, and look, a doctor told me, she said to me, you will never ever be able to sleep without this machine again, or you'll die. It's been
Ain't
2
that
years.
some-
It's been 2 years. I
That's
ain't
what they
sleep
do.
with it.
Wow.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
deep.
So
That's
all
deep.
I'm saying is like you got to look in yourself.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's what
answers are there.
that's it. It's right
Bottom
there.
line. Bottom line.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
facts. That's
You your own enemy.
You're your worst enemy.
That's right.
Yep.
Facts.
Yep. Enemy.
Your worst
Inner.
That's right.
Inner
You
me.
see what I'm saying to you?
Uh-huh.
So that's, I tell my kids that all the time. Listen, God, where he at? He inside you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he can't be nowhere else.
Nowhere
You know what
else.
I'm saying? Because he hear everything, right? How
How's
God gonna
he
hear,
everything?
how he gonna hear everything? He gonna hear me talking, you talking, my man over in Florida talking. That's too much.
Yeah.
But he can hear me because he's my God.
Right. We make up. We all make up. You know,
Yeah.
God. You know.
Yeah. So
Deep.
so it's just. It's
I
just
can
like
understand
said.
what you're saying because when I left the hospital, they cut my toe. The doctor said I needed therapy and I would have to walk on that cane for 6 months. Actually, I walked, about 4 or 5 days, threw that shit to the side,
Yeah.
and I started walking.
That's right.
Nursing my leg myself.
That's right.
Not doing 80% of the things they told me to do, I didn't do. You know? I did what I remember my grandmother, my mother told me, what type of salve to use, things like this, and I kept doing it. And I'm better.
That's right.
You understand? Now, with my sugar, I had to change my whole eating habit. You know? Because I didn't realize 99% of the food you eat got sugar.
Yeah.
You can't even eat an onion. An onion got sugar. You know, so then I started studying food and found, oh, well, shoot, they told me don't eat this on this list, but look at all the sugar over here. Like beef. Beef is the worst. You know?
Yeah.
But people try to, but do you know something else? During the sugar process, I found out down south, people who grew up in the country ate all kinds of food that was rejected, not supposed to eat, but they ate it. They didn't have sugar, high blood, cholesterol, none of this. You know, they was dying at 90, 96,
Long time.
stuff, long time. But as soon as we became Europeanized and tried to eat right, we started getting sick.
You know why? They made us lazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the reason they, like you said, back then it was collard greens, macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
It was all those things, right?
Yeah.
But what did we do more? We was working. Picking cotton.
Yeah.
17 hours a day. Your body burning that. Whatever it is, it's burning it. I don't care
Facts.
what you just ate.
Also, back then it was a lot of
Chemicals.
preservatives
That's
and
right.
all that stuff
A lot
inside
of added
food.
chemicals
Yeah.
in our
Right.
stuff now. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, because they used to hand make the preservatives.
Yeah.
And I remember I used to go in the smokehouse and get peaches, strawberries, apple, the preservative you spread on your bread.
yeah. Nowadays everything is money. You see, like since the pandemic started, now when you see all the commercials, now it's vegan this and boost your metabolism. It's just the way of the world.
All of a sudden.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 'cause
All
they
of a sudden,
realize,
now it's
yeah.
like, so now nobody gonna eat McDonald's no more.
Yeah.
Now Burger King got a vegan
Right.
burger.
Vegan, yeah.
It's
Yeah, beyond
world-
sausage
Yeah,
and stuff like
The
that.
world is serious, man. And you just gotta.
What's up, Chris Powers? Good up,
You just gotta
cuz.
stick with your household, man.
Real talk.
Stick with your household, and you know what I'm saying. Be
Yeah.
calm and up. Just the basic stuff. You know what I'm saying? It ain't
Facts.
hard out here.
I'm going to tell you something else they removing. In order to gain knowledge, you got to meet people, be around people, and they breaking it down. So you're unable to gain knowledge, and if you break a person away from knowledge, you can project fear into them.
Yeah.
More so. They're not listening to their grandparents, or they not forgot their teachings of their grandparents. So now television become their teacher.
Yeah.
Put your mask on. Make sure you 6 feet away. You know, this and that. But the other day, they had a thing on TV speaking about sex, right? So you start breaking down relationships. If you ain't got a relationship, when you break the contact away from mother, husbands, children, you put fear.
Yeah.
You know? And then you'll find, watching people, you'll see the fear. You know? They might stand here and be having a conversation. Like one guy yesterday, we eating fish and everything. He kept hitting this here. So I said, man, why don't you take the whole bottle with you? He said, nah, I'm just making sure my hand. But you ain't you done did it 3 times and ain't nobody touched nothing. Why are you doing it? You're not conscious of what you doing. You fearful. Now, and we talking, and she'll look down. She said, there you go again. Bam! Right?
Yeah.
More sanitizer. But what about the rest of your body? What, you pour the whole thing on you?
What about your eyes?
Yeah. So I did like this here. I put the sanitizer over here. You think that changed?
No.
Conscious, he don't see his fear. He said,
Walk right over to
excuse
it.
me. And she'll start laughing. And then at that point, I said, you know what? Let him do it.
Yeah.
Because he don't realize that's a fear they done injected in you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they
You know?
definitely did.
Yeah, that
If you
TV.
coming in the house, your wife, you outside, she's inside all day. She said, can you wash your hands? I left the sanitizer in the hallway. Can you wash your hands? You come in, you go better than that. You come in, wash your hands, go straight to the shower. Right? You sit down, and they don't see they fear. You walk towards the kitchen. Can you sanitize your hands before you go in the kitchen? I just got out of the shower.
Yeah, yeah.
This is fear people are doing. And
deep.
if you feed into it, then you doing it too. Oh, God.
They can drive you crazy.
Yeah, drive you crazy.
Yeah.
You understand? And it's doing that to people.
And it's actually, I think the fear factor, far as the media and stuff like that is concerned, is also driving people that never had anxiety to have great, major anxiety.
Right. You ain't lying.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it makes you where you don't know what to do. And you can't talk to your spouse or your friend because the fear is already injected.
Yeah.
You're just fighting a losing battle. It's just like, I remember when the Nation of Islam first started, right? And the first thing they did was they had to teach you to fear it. Not to go towards it, to teach you to fear it. And because they couldn't separate people, people talked about it, grew stronger about it, start seeing more things about it. But if you take a person, I'm gonna put Supreme 6 feet over there, you 6 feet over there, it's over. What communication do we have?
No communication.
No communication. Well, they said, well, you could talk to each other. It's hard to breathe through the mask. It's hard to talk through the mask. And every time I go in the store, the lady said, what did you say? And I said, such and such and such. Put mask.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they don't see, and then they talk to you the same way.
Right.
Go in McDonald's. Matter of fact, you ain't got to go in McDonald's. Go to
Wonder Baby.
Dunkin' Donuts, right? Now, when they talk to you, there's a machine outside as you driving through the drive-by. When you get to the window, right, and you might say, can you give me a couple extra sugars? She said, how many? 2. Okay. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you ain't paying that moment no attention. But then I said, this morning when I got the Dunkin' Donut coffee, I said, we both kept pulling our masks down, right? But I'm in the car. But I'm gonna show you how it affected me. When I drove up to the voice thing, I didn't have it on. As I drove around to the window, I reached for it. It was in my coat, so I put it on, right? It affected me too. And you know when I realized it affected me? When I'm standing there and said, give me 2 extra sugars. Boom. She said, you say 2? I said, yes. Right? And I came out of the driveway and I said, that was so stupid out there. And she don't realize hers was stupid too. Listen to this. You go into the nurse's station to get the checkup, physical. You fill out the form, right? I'm here for a physical, right? Now I passed the paper, she passed the receipt, I passed my ID, she touched it and passed it back. right? And then she said, they'll call you in 15 minutes. Boom. I said, thank you. Boom. Go sit over there. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm saying, dang, ain't we supposed to be 6 feet apart? And we in the doctor's office, right? So the lady, she's drinking a coffee. The other lady eating some kind of sandwich. But they have to remove their mouth. We in the doctor's office. So I go in the doctor, I said, Mr. Davis, why all of us in this room? He said, well, I ain't got but such amount of space. But here's, I didn't catch this, right? So he gets the thing. He said, breathe. Right? Excuse me. He said, breathe. Then all of a sudden, when I took the second breath, I said, where your mask? Don't worry about that, Washington. You the doctor. Right? So I go out, and I get on the scale, right? The nurse is weighing me. I don't pay it no mind. After she finished weighing me, I'm sitting down. She said, well, we're going to give you this jar. You go do urine, whatever. So I'm sitting there, and the lady that's sitting beside me says, wear her goddamn mask. And I look up, I said, oh shit, the nurse don't have a mask.
Right.
It's unconsciously, you're a hospital, a doctor. You should be prepared better than us for everything, but it's not. And I'm gonna show you something else. Sheila said her daughter had to go to the hospital to get, she had an yeast infection, right? So she said,